Hi, my name is Salma. I'd like to start off this video by saying that I am trying something new. This is my first ever YouTube video. Hopefully not the last. So yeah, I'm pretty sure you can see most of the plants. Probably not these. I angled the camera pretty weird. But let's jump right in. Okay, so I do want to start off with the ones in my hands. I will show a clip of all of them and a little bit closer. But yeah, so this is a Sansevieria. This is probably one of the common ones. This is also a Sansevieria. Sansevieria. It's a funny word, and I might be mispronouncing it, but that's okay. I'll Google it later and make sure I pronounce it better. This is another common Sansevieria. When I bought it, this one, especially this Sansevieria was in very poor condition. It barely had soil. It had a lot of roots dried out, and a lot of the tips were already I highly doubt you can see, but a lot of the tips were like already like coming off. They're like drying up, shriveling up. So I told the lady if she'd give me a discount because it was in a very poor condition, and she did. She gave me $5 off, so I got it for a very good price. Yeah, this is probably one of my favorite ones. It is recent, so I am learning more about it. I do study these plants a lot. I'm constantly online. I'm constantly reading books. I'm constantly looking at videos of different types of ways to propagate. I think that's the most fun thing you could ever do with a plant, is propagate. You can definitely take bottles like these or vases. I am propagating 3 of those leaves. I'm also propagating some of my string of hearts. Sorry for the bentness. I have these under a grow light and a shelf, so then I have to bend these, so excuse them for being ugly and bent. Anyways, so I am propagating these string of hearts. Yeah. Sorry. And then I have a leaf, which, ooh, never mind. I think it's rotting. It might grow roots, it might not. I don't know. Because the thing about these kind of plants, this one doesn't have the name. I forgot that I repotted it. So yeah, basically I have this, I'm gonna say it wrong. Pelea pepper Dias. I said it wrong. I'm just gonna call it Pelea because Pilea for short. She was expensive. She was $21.99, $22 with tax for this little bit. But what I did make sure every time you're trying to buy a plant, make sure that it has new growth, because if it doesn't have growth, it's most likely because either the plant's not getting enough water, sunlight, or it needs fertilizer in the soil, or it might need air. Sometimes it needs air, but for the most part you can literally tell if it needs moisture. But yeah, always look for new growth. This one does have one. It even has one down here. So this is a Pothos Enjoy, and like I said, where I bought this Sansevieria. I believe this one is, and I took off the sticker. How dumb of me. I want to say fern. I will Google that again. But there is different kinds of Sansevierias that are like this. So this one actually, like, you can like slide your finger in here and it'll fit. It's like pretty cool. It's like a U. And there's a Sansevieria that's like a full circle and it grows like this. But then there's another one that grows like in a straight line. And I'm pretty sure that one's the one that people braid. You'll usually see it braided. I don't like seeing it braided. I like letting it free. But yeah, when I got these they don't, in the store, they don't have them in the best condition. Just because these were hanging somewhere where they barely got sunlight. So I'm like, that's why this actually doesn't have this string of, it's string of turtles. A lot of people know about string of turtles, but I don't know the scientific term. It does have a scientific term. It came with a spider, by the way. He's probably still in there. I'm gonna let him do his thing. He's probably not gonna do anything, and if he does, he knows. It doesn't have that much growth, and it had a lot of dead ends, and it had a lot of dry. It was very dry, so they didn't water it either. Same thing with my string of hearts. It literally had 3 long ones and these small long ones. But the good thing is that it is growing. You can tell when it has this like light greenish growing out of it. So that's what I'm really happy about. Is that they are growing, because I do have these all under a grow light, except for this one. These, like, I was about to say it in Spanish, manchas, stains, are probably the reason why the whole plant was dying. But I wanted to propagate it anyways, see what would happen, because I have heard that it will cause root rot. I think it is rotting. Not really sure. I know the scientific term, but they do all fall, like I said, they're different. They are different. You can tell they're different. Boom. This one will actually grow to the size of this one. I just bought it as a baby just because it was cheaper. I'm making a mess. Just because it was cheaper. So yeah. I do have succulents. Some succulents. This is a jade. I propagated. I actually had 3. This one started shriveling up. I had 3. And so this one actually has new growth. Thank God it didn't die on me. But basically it just got really tall and long and it started falling off. And so I just went, cut it in half. The reason why this one probably dried out was because I cut it below below where the leaves would shoot out and not on the leaves, because you can see that I cut these the exact same. So this, I decided to pull out all the leaves for that one. And it still grew babies, you know, it's still growing new growth. So I can talk more about that if you guys want. I have 3 when I bought this one, this ponytail palm. I actually had 3, and it's funny because it's like, it was literally like large, medium, and small. So this is the small, this is the medium, and then the larger one is actually in my mom's kitchen. I gave it to her and I put it in a pineapple just because she loves pineapples. I put it in a pineapple cup. I drilled a hole at the bottom because they do need a lot of drainage. They like being dry. I just can't get them to stand up. That is one thing that I hate. I can't, oopsie. I can't get them to stand up. That's what I hate. I try and I try. But, oh, okay, maybe this time you will. But see, even this one's like, but they also do like being crowded. So that's one thing that they're really big on is you know, they don't like being transplanted a lot. I just chose to take the chance on transplanting it because I wanted multiple ones, and I was like, why the heck not? So the good thing is, like I said, you can know if you are doing well or watering it enough. It has enough sun. It has enough, you know, plant food to survive when, like I said, you see new growth. This, you probably can't tell. This little leaf right here is new growth. So you will get leaves, you know, shedding and dying. That is just a part of the process. I remember when I got this, it started shedding. I started losing leaves left and right. But then all of a sudden, new growth. And I was like, oh, I'm fine. Now, I don't know why it's curling. Probably because I have it on a grow light and it wasn't growing originally on a grow light. This one also has new growth. Oh, it has a lot. It has like 4 new leaves. I'm so excited because this one was one of the ones that, like I said, was losing leaves left and right. And I was very worried about it. And a good thing about this is that you can trim it. You can literally trim. I have these ugly leaf dead parts, and I just trimmed it and it's fine. I really like the way it feels. Cats do love these. I don't know about dogs, because Kiko and Tiny, they're just not near it. So they probably don't like it, or they just probably don't mind it. But yeah, I do have a bigger one in my mom's kitchen. I can show you guys that one in the next video. Last but not least, we have this, I believe it's like bottle cap, bottle something, succulent. This is a succulent. Oh, these are also considered succulents. It is in the succulent family. This is a succulent. Another one of my succulents. I had a lot, but then I went away on a trip. Always remind your family members to water your plants, because I did not tell my mom, and I thought, you know, she would have been like, oh, someone's plants need watering. She didn't even remember. She totally forgot that I even own plants. So anyways, this it's not a cactus, it's a succulent, like I said. And I've had this one for about a year. I actually bought this one and this one and another one. I can't remember what other one I have bought the same year. Actually, I think it's already 2 years. I think it's already been 2 years. But they are this small just because of the fact that they haven't been getting a lot of light. I live in Indiana, so it's not that it's really sunny, but yeah, it's been in here in this pot, and this one's actually been in this pot for a while now, like over a year. This, as you can see, these like big long ones are new growth. Even this one, this one, this one, this one. Ones that are basically straight lines are new growth. I want it to like just grow more bushier, fill it up more. Honestly, this one, I have not touched it. This one's probably the easiest plant to own. It's cute, it's bushy. You can always trim these if you want it to be really even. This one was, like I said, these didn't get water. They didn't die. So succulents are, I do believe, less of a hassle, just because one, you don't have to water them so much. They don't need as much sunlight like they can do, like you leaving them at a window. But yeah, these are probably my first plants or succulents, if you want to categorize them, that I ever got, and they're doing fine. You know, like I said, this one probably this one's shriveled up. It's had to. What can you do? You know, it's not the end of the world. I can always buy another one. But yeah, that's about everything. Like I said, I do have more succulents. You guys can definitely request to see them later. And I do have more propagations in my station back over there. If you guys want to see more of me either propagating, talking more about a certain type of plant, you know, like I said, string of hearts, string of turtles, the succulents, the sansevierias, the palm ponytail. Like I said, I do want to get more plants and, you know, share the different growing methods, what to do when they start growing pups, aka baby plants, and stuff like that. Or, you know, like I said, propagation. There are different methods. So I can definitely teach you guys about that. I hope to see you guys very soon. You know, like I said, if you guys want to learn more about the plants that I own, if you guys want me to buy a plant, my mom would probably not like the idea, but I can definitely do that because I love growing these. And it's a process. and I would love to help out whoever needs help, whoever has any questions. You know, what if you do this? What if you do that? It's something that I would love to do. I am definitely down to trying all these different methods. Anything that you see online, I'm willing to try it, sacrifice my own plants. But yeah, I hope you like this video, and I hope it finds you well. Christmas is almost here, so I'm very excited about that. And yeah, I also ordered some things online for my plants. So if you guys want to check that out, got them for a very decent price, because sometimes things can be very pricey and I don't have the money for it. So I can definitely, you know, share with you guys things that I buy and how much they cost and where. So, you know, just let me know in the comment section below. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Stay green.